Hey Sagittarius, welcome to this space. Welcome to the month of August. I did skip your new moon messages. There was a lot going on in my life, and it was also my birthday about a week ago, and I just really needed to focus on myself. So but I will be continuing your moon readings for the full moon, but since I skipped your new moon messages, I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys a little August message. Happy Leo season if you guys are Leo sun signs watching this, and you may have Sagittarius in your moon or rising. Happy birthday. Check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. Okay, I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological charts. Take what resonates, leave what does not, Sagittarius. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the month of August 2025 for this month and see what you guys are dealing with, what you guys are feeling, and giving you guys advice for how you guys can have a beautiful, successful month. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig into some advice. Let's dig into, like, you know, what you guys might be feeling right now. Ancestors of light, messengers of light, what messages do we have for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising signs? Sun, moon, and rising signs, for the month of August 2025. Self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. Okay. Okay. So, okay, this is the card that wanted to fly out. I just wanted to be sure. Philosopher's Stone. I put it back because I wasn't sure, but it's smack dab in front of my face. Powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. Okay. Sagittarius. What I'm getting for the month of August is, sorry, I want to make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am. What I'm getting is you all may have been faced with some challenges that really did put some pressure on your confidence, put some pressure on you when it comes to your self-esteem. Some of you guys, because of these retrogrades that happened in the middle of the summer, really may have challenged you guys on levels that you didn't even think you needed challenging in. Others of you, you guys are feeling more confident. Okay. You guys are realizing your worth here in this world. But others of you, I do get the sense that you guys have been challenged beyond anything that you thought. Well, I feel like some of you guys, this is not the first time you've been challenged for sure, this much. I feel like there's a lot of Sagittarians out there because you guys are so adventurous and you guys are so much like firecrackers, right? You guys could definitely get yourself into situations that can really be dangerous, okay? Can really get you into some trouble. Ooh, it's a little bit hot in here. You have time to shine, okay? Why are you hiding, Sagittarius? This can be for... This can be for maybe a couple of you, I don't know, but I just got asked the question, why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Is it embarrassment? Is it fear of failure? What's going on? Others of you, once again, maybe that doesn't resonate. Maybe you're like, I'm not hiding. Okay, great. If you're not hiding, then, you know, great. If you are stepping out of your comfort zone, you know, you're putting yourself out there, meeting new people, putting that, you know, working on that project, turning your camera on and, you know, posting that on Instagram or YouTube or on TikTok, whatever. If you have made plans and you are moving forward with the plans to be seen and to shine, you know, if this is a team effort, how are you standing out? What plans do you have to stand out, right? So if you're the one, you know, that's like, I'm not hiding myself, great. That's amazing. That means that the month of August is going to be blessed for you. It can be blessed for all of you, but for others of you, the question still stands. Why are you hiding? You have some people waiting for you to grasp some opportunities. Some of you guys are a life path number 6 or 33. Or number 6 and 33 is significant to you. Could be number 5 as well. Some of you guys, your early 30s is kind of, it's like maybe your adolescence, like closer to the age of 6 or around that time, and your early 30s has something very significant that happened, like something very similar, or some type of trauma that you were processing around that time in your life that had a lot to do with your self-esteem. Everybody keeps getting this card, perseverance. Like, Saturn is teaching us something here. I feel like this is Saturn energy. That's why everybody keeps getting this card. I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of the zodiac signs have gotten this card so far. Perseverance. I have a feeling that Saturn is showing us that we need to stop using our emotional lens to determine the outcome of a situation. Like if you do the math, you know, of a situation, right? You're just looking at, okay, well, if you look at the situation, you're just like, well, looking at the numbers or looking at the way this looks, this is not going to work out. How do you know? How do you know? And you may say, I know. How do you know? You want to be seen, you want to accomplish, you want to be successful, Sagittarius. Well, push through. Successful people don't just quit because it looks bad or because there is a percentage of failure or, you know, a percentage of risk of failure. People who are successful, you may have like a slim chance, maybe like a 4% chance of success. And there are people out there who are like, I'll take that chance. I'll take that chance. Are you willing to take that chance? Or are you just looking at the odds and saying, I don't want to, you know, I don't trust those odds? Is it that you don't trust the odds or you just don't trust yourself? Do you trust yourself to actually have what it takes to face those odds? There is always a possibility of failure as much as there is a possibility of success. And so what if you fail? At least you tried. At least you stepped out of your comfort zone. But I'm just getting this energy of, I'm getting this, okay, this is what I'm getting, what my ancestors are telling me. Sagittarius, for you guys, your creator, the guides and the spirits who look after you and take care of you and guide you down the path of success and happiness. Do you really think that they're going to guide you down the path of failure? No, our mission on this planet, in these bodies as souls, is to become the best version of ourselves. It's not for us to fail. Yes, there are energies and entities and circumstances that find us and trick us into venturing onto the path of failure and detriment. Just understand, Sagittarius, that any path that you choose, no matter how successful that path is, there will always be a negative energy there to meet you at some point. It's not that the universe, people think, I don't believe this, but people, say, well, will the universe cause that to happen for a reason? No. Your spirit guides, your deity, your creator is not going to place something in front of you for you to fail. May place it there to challenge you, but they're never going to put something in your way to fail you. The entities or the spirits or the energies that are in your life to cause you to fail, they found you. They are looking for you to fail. Your ancestors and your creator, whoever you pray to or believe in, they're not putting things in front of you to cause you to fail. And if you have been dealing with energies or spirits or circumstances or people who have caused you to fail time and time again, why are you even in those situations with those people? Why? So you can't blame God, you can't blame your ancestors, you can't blame the universe. I believe in choices, so if we're paying attention here, Sagittarius, only you can be the one to blame for why you don't reach your success, for either because you weren't paying attention or, right? The negative entities, the spirits that want us to fail, and the people who want to see us fail, we don't, your spirit guides are not going to put those people in your life. They're just going to keep leading you down the right path, right? And there just so happens to be somebody who wants to see you fail, right? Or there just so happens to be a spirit or some type of energy that wants to see you fail, right? Who want to steal from your energy so they can rise up and, succeed in your place. So what do you do when you see those energies? You push through and you just say, no, I'm not going to fail. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep improving myself. I'm going to keep learning. You don't just stop and blame God, or you don't just stop and allow your emotions to consume you. You don't just stop everything because, oh my gosh, this is it. This is not going to work for me. This is not going to. No, you keep going. You keep going. Everybody is kind of like, this is your time, Sagittarius. This is your time to take advantage of an opportunity here in August. It's going to make you feel so good. It's going to make you feel so good, you guys. I'm sorry to talk so long about those 3 cards, but that is just something I felt like I really needed to get, to help you guys like pay attention to. Continue to push forward. The moment that you feel you want to blame God, blame the universe, blame whatever, stop. You just continue to push through. See people for who they are, right? You have the Trader. It says, exchange energy to create abundance. So there's something here. There's always a sacrifice, Sagittarius. There's something that you need to give up. There's something that you no longer need, and you need to trade it in. You need to give it to someone else. Who was? I think I was saying this to Leo. Some of you guys, there is some type of ancestral pattern. You need your freedom, Sagittarius. Others of you, there is some ancestral pattern or family. There's something with your genetics or something with your family that's been passed down to you. And you need to heal from this. Could be a mental illness, could be a habit, could be addiction. Some of you guys, Sagittarius, you really do have some amazing talent. You have some type of talent that you need to be seen for. But the only way you can be seen is if you show it, is if you actually like take those opportunities to actually show what you're made of. Bottom of the deck, you have move in a new direction. So yeah, there's something here that it's dead, it's done, you don't need it anymore. Again, if this is like, if there's something like a mental illness or some type of mental problem or some type of genetic problem or some type of pattern of behavior, you know, that has been passed down throughout your family, and addiction, you need to actually decide what you're going to do differently to heal this. There's some type of family trauma, some type of ancestral pattern of behavior that you need to boot out. You need to kick this out of your life, Sagittarius. The month of August is going to be very beautiful for you if you choose for it to be beautiful for you. If you actually choose yourself, if you show what you're made of, if you take those opportunities to heal and to grow and to connect with other people, right? Take those opportunities. Don't pass them up. Third quarter moon, you receive the third quarter moon, and it says breakdown, readjustment, forgiveness. So yeah, there's something here that you need to forgive yourself, right? Some of you guys, why does everybody keep getting this? Ascendant. Some of you guys, Sagittarius, please watch your ascendant reading. Your rising sign. It says appearance, first impression, and mask. So some of you guys, Sagittarius, like you guys are really good at, you know, pretending like nothing is wrong, or pretending that you don't have anything to give, or I don't know, but the way you present yourself is so important. Don't look at the way things look all the time, Sagittarius. Like, just because things look bad, I was saying this to Scorpio and I was saying this to Libra. Just because things look bad doesn't mean that they're bad. Please, please remember that. Just because something looks good does not mean that you should dive in head first. Study it, observe it, right? But first impressions are everything, Sagittarius. So if you're trying to get a new job, if you're trying to get promoted or what have you, you know, or if you have an addiction or you have some type of disorder that is running your family, like maybe you actually need to actually go get some help, try to heal that part of yourself. You know, like if you feel that what's going on inside of you has nothing to do with what's going on outside, you know, what's happening outside of you, you're wrong. Initiation, spark, vision. Yeah. Some of you guys, you really need to go through some type of spiritual cleansing. Some type of an occurrence that is trying to take effect in your life, that's actually going to initiate you into this new chapter of your life. Because it says cardinal signs. So that's the sign that starts a season. So it's Cancer, Aries, Cancer. Is it Virgo or Libra? I think it's Virgo. I think you, Sagittarius, you start the winter season. Am I correct? I think I'm correct on that, right? Yeah. So this is all about starting anew, starting fresh, giving yourself the permission to start something new, no matter how challenging it may seem. You may feel like, you know, there's no way that I'm going to succeed in this. How do you know? And if you don't, move on to the next thing. Just like that song, at first you don't succeed. Okay? Dust yourself off and try again. It's like riding a bike, y'all. How do you learn how to ride a bike, or riding a horse? You fall off a few times. You get scuffed up a few times. Right? Okay, I think that's all the ancestors have from this deck. So let's move on to the tarot. You guys got this, Sagittarius. We're going to see if there's any zodiac signs in particular who might be helping you, who can help you along this journey. Any zodiac signs that you have in your life that you can ask for help, or, you know, maybe zodiac signs you need to stay away from, or somebody that you need to stay away from that's actually hindering you. We're going to go ahead and see. So let's see what the tarot have to say for you, Sagittarius, for this August message for this month in August. But yeah, I just get the sense that I'm also getting, if you guys want to make a plan for yourself, like after this month of August, think about each season. What is it that you can start each season? It doesn't have to be every month, just each season. You know, we have the fall season starting up. Get yourself a planner, get yourself a journal, and write down, okay, this is what I want to experience for the fall. This is what I want to experience for the winter. Okay? Some of you guys, I think, I'm also getting that you may have a seasonal depression. Some of you guys may have seasonal depression. Some things may have happened to you within your family, or some things may have happened to you, Sagittarius, in your past, in relationships that really have like broken you. It broke you. It's, you know, it changed you, and you had to adapt and just readjust your life because of everything that happened to you. Some of you guys really just have to just forgive the past and forgive the people who did you wrong. Even if you don't even get that chance to even face them, or to even receive an apology, or be asked for forgiveness. Sometimes you just got to be like, you know what, it happened. I got to move on. I got to do what's best for me. Because the more you hold on to this pain here, Sagittarius, it's just going to eat you up. It's just been eating you up, okay? So whatever anger or bitterness that you've been holding on to, like, it could be blocking you. It could be blocking you from this opportunity. We have the Emperor, yeah. Very strict, very stern type of energy, Sagittarius. So some of you guys, this has a lot to do with your father, or a grandfather, or a great-grandfather, whatever. There's something here about the father, your father's side of the family. There's something about your father's side of the family that needs healing. Let's keep going. What else? What else, ancestors, for Sagittarius? Sun, moon, and rising signs. What more for Sagittarius for August 2025? But yeah, there's something here about either your father's side of the family, or there's something that your father instilled in you or passed down to you that has a lot to do with this trauma. It has a lot to do with you feeling embarrassed or being so afraid of failure. You could have had somebody in your life who was very critical of you. But now it's time to change that. It's time to change and, you know, take a different direction. And maybe some of you guys, you just need to forgive your father. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you guys, you have a father who was an air sign, or you have a male figure in your life who, again, not the best with emotions, did not care about how you felt. If you were hurting, that was That was the least of their concerns. Some of you guys, when you need to forgive this person, like they didn't know any better. And even if they did, like you can't change this person. I really get the sense, Sagittarius, that this has something to do with a father figure. Okay, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for August 2025, ancestors. Two more cards. Two more cards for Sagittarius. Some of you guys, you had some really big talent, and maybe this father figure was a little bit too hard on you when it came to this talent. You know, you weren't allowed to make mistakes. Okay, you have the Queen of Coins. It's time for you to venture out on your own and create your own sense of independence here, Sagittarius. Some of you guys, if you had a mother figure in your life or a woman in your life, she's very independent. I don't really get the sense that, you know, if this is your mother, that she was necessary. She was probably very caring. She took care of you and things like that. But again, was not really emotionally available in your life. And that's what this month of August is bringing up for you. You really need to heal from that and get some help with that. But there's something here where maybe this father figure or someone in your life really did not care much about what you wanted to do, especially if you were born into a specific culture. Maybe they don't really care about what you want, and you know, maybe there's a specific type of profession or a certain amount of money you should be making. Yeah, we have strength. Yeah, it's that backbone. I mean, that's not a backbone in the card, but that's just what came to mind. It's don't allow this individual or this energy, the Emperor and the King of Swords, do not allow this energy to dictate how your life unfolds. Don't allow that energy, Sagittarius, to determine whether you accept opportunities or not. Because some of you guys, Sagittarius, you don't realize it, but you are still living your life. There's that Queen of Coins again. Some of you guys don't realize that you're still living according to this very strict masculine mindset. Whether you're male or female. You're still living life based on logic, based on what makes sense. I'm also getting with the Strength card is like kind of pretending that you have it all together. Just being like, no, I'm fine. It's like this person is like, this person only seemed happy with you when you seemed like you had it all together, or when you were always behaving, or as long as you weren't thinking too far outside the box, as long as you stayed within the box that they wanted you to stay in, they were fine with you. But anytime you talked about your emotions, anytime you talked about what you wanted, the dreams and goals that you had, this individual was like, no, you don't want to do that. You're not capable of doing that. That's so sad, Sagittarius. I'm so sorry. So sorry. But their opinion doesn't matter. It never did. Even if this is a parent, right? Yeah, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you want. You have the Eight of Cups. So this is showing me here that at some point, Sagittarius, you have to detach yourself from this person's opinions. Some of you guys are still emotionally attached to what this person did to you or what this person said to you in the past. That's tough. But give it up, Sagittarius. Like, why are you holding on to this? Some of you guys have been holding on to this for a very, very, very long time. Some of you guys, yeah, there's the Death card. There's Scorpio. Some of you guys have Scorpio in your chart. That's why it's so difficult for you to let go of this. It's that fixed energy. Others of you, you are this Emperor here. Like, you are very stubborn. You don't take no for an answer. You don't listen to any reason. Your ego is very, very, very strong. It's very powerful. And this is why it's hard for you to change. However, Sagittarius, that's a lot of cards. I don't want all that. Which one was showing itself to me? Yeah, you guys have definitely been dealing with this a long time. This is going to be some huge transformation. This is going to be huge change for you if you let this go. It's definitely not going to be... Some of you guys, this individual passed away. Some of you guys, there's someone who passed away in your life and you didn't have a choice but to release this. Like, when they passed away, the emotions that you had attached to them and what they did to you somehow was released with them. I don't know. Some of you guys, you want to create a legacy. There's some type of family legacy that you're trying to create because of what this person... I feel like it's a parent. I feel like it's a father figure. But whether they're alive or, well, you know, still alive today, whether they are passed on or alive walking this earth with you, it's like you're trying to create this legacy based on what this person instilled in you, and that's not something you, that's not on your path. Yeah, this person was a bit of a bully, or is a bit of a bully. You've been beating yourself up. Some of you guys, you've been treating yourself the way this person has treated you, or how this person treated you. There's a devil card here, so there's some addiction here. You're like, or there's some obsession with either trying to please this person, or there's some obsession with there's definitely addictions here with alcohol or drugs or something, but I just get the sense that there is, like, you kind of depend on this person's approval. Yeah, 5 of Cups. So you guys are definitely stuck in the past. You guys are still stuck on... You're still stuck on this person's abuse. Or you're still stuck on what this person thinks of you, Sagittarius. Okay, you guys could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with any of the cardinal signs. You can be dealing with, okay, an Aquarius, a Leo. Yeah. Or a Capricorn. Anything else, ancestor? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. You're curious, Sagittarius. You have a lot of curiosity. There are things that some of you guys may be bisexual. Okay. Some of you guys just want to date around. You don't want to really be held down by anybody, but there's just this energy of being a free spirit here and being able to make your own decisions without anyone dictating the type of decisions that you make. You have so much to look forward to, Sagittarius, within your life. So many, but there's just this really big healing experience for you in August, okay? And you're going to be okay. There is a Leo. Some of you guys have a Leo in your life that, oh, before I end your reading, Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Gemini, they're very, very curious, and they're very, some of you guys, this person who abused you, like, they weren't what they actually seemed. like they also had a lot of problems. But for some reason, they tried to push you to be the one, the perfect person or this perfect person when they were actually kind of going, like doing their own thing in their life and like not following the rules. It's kind of weird. It's kind of, it's very hypocritical. But I'm just getting the sense, Sagittarius, that you're very curious. You may be a little bit too curious sometimes and you can get yourself into trouble. But there's a Leo energy here. And that's the, like, to me, that's one of the only positive cards here because you have the Six of Wands. And I just get the sense that if you have a Leo in your life who can help you, like they're really going to help you out a lot. You can really rely on them. But others of you, you have Leo in your chart possibly. You may have these other signs in your chart, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries. But I just get the sense, Sagittarius, that you're going to be fine. Whatever. I think that's the battle there, is believing that I'm going to be fine and I can just do whatever I want or follow my dreams without caring about people's judgment. I think that's where the fear is. That's where the transformation happens, is when you're just like, I'm just going to do this and I don't care what this person thinks. Or, you know, I don't care how this person's going to react. I'm just going to do it, right? So there's so much healing for you, Sagittarius. There's so many opportunities for you this month in August. Go for it. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.